it's cold when the water in your truck's frozen.
If you like slushies, it's a feature.
Yeah, water slushy.
I was fitted with bullets, with jackets of steel, and then...
Well, I'm back here in Wakeman, Ohio, and now it's like 40 degrees colder than last weekend.
I think it's 11 right now.
Yeah, maybe even more. Yeah, it's really cold. So now I'm gonna load up a bunch of stuff and a new car, 56 Plymouth station wagon. So, try not to freeze to death. So cold out here, I had to go put on some more socks. Doubling up here so I don't lose my toes. All right, let's go back.
Get on the other side so I have access to it. That was good.
Got it all loaded up. A lot of stuff, but got it all sorted out. Had some motors and the parts for the car and some extra stuff. About lost my toes, so it was so cold. Anyways, 8 hours to go to get back home, North Carolina, where there's no snow. Lone Star Beer in the middle of Ohio.
That's cool.
The Chatham General Store is pretty cool. It's got like everything in it. Everything from beer to bullets, literally. Let's stop it in. Then you can't not get a bunch of pierogies, including some for the road. Heating up my pierogies. Got wrecks, so the blizzard in West Virginia is serious, so people need to Drive safely. Uh-oh. Oh boy. This is the problem. You get like an 18-wheeler flying up on an accident. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. It's snowing. Except now my classic vintage Plymouth is getting covered in snow and salt.
Oh yeah. Saran wrap's working.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Well, it's probably the first time this thing's seen snow in a long time. It's got a nice look to it in the snow. Getting some petrol here, and I don't remember what this was. Fair something another, West Virginia. As you can see, there's quite a bit of snow on the ground. I'm glad I wrapped up all these motors and stuff, so hopefully that keeps all the snow and salt, brine, and crap out of them. Let's just stop for a moment, and this is how much snow got on the window. Rolled it down to clear it up, but it's coming down pretty good.
Yeah.
This exit hasn't been used, it looked like 2 times maybe. We're in Charleston, West Virginia, and I think we're going to try to get a motel room because, well, now we're not going to get home till like 3 a.m. even if we drove all the way through, so what's the point?
Yeah, 25 miles per hour can't make too much progress safely.
So, see if we can get a place to stay where we can park a truck and trailer.
Those are some huge flakes.
Yep, pretty big. Oh, it looks like we can park right there. So I'm gonna go see if I can get a room. Hopefully I didn't get screwed. Got a room, and it's room 413. Perfect for a Mopar fan like myself. Now, the only other thing is there's nothing open as far as food goes, so I have to find something we can walk to. All right, we're parked. I actually found some space here. You can park the truck and trailer. Now we can maybe see if we can get something to eat, but we're gonna have to walk to it, so that's gonna suck a little bit.
I've always wanted to do a city walk in the snow.
Hey, not quite like this. Maybe a little more selectively.
Yeah, everything's closed, so we're going to some bar that's supposedly open till 2.
Sam's Uptown Cafe.
It's probably a good 4 or 5 inches here in places.
Yep.
Things I didn't think I'd be doing. Walking the streets of Charleston in the snow in search of food. So, yep. We got the whole city to ourselves.
We run this place.
Oh man, you ran a red light.
Look at the Egyptian-esque motif of the lights, very Art Deco. Robert C. Byrd.
The courthouse.
A lot of Egyptian Art Deco influence on the colors.
There's literally a guy in a side-by-side.
Snowboarding.
Well, he's pulling a guy,
Yeah.
and they're snowboarding in the streets. So we just walked like 20 minutes or something to get here. Alright, Nash's hot chicken sandwich. So,
Being successful on the hunt for survival, we head back to our humble abode.
so when we walk in to the Sam's,
Uptown Cafe?
yeah, Sam's Uptown Cafe or something like that, we get up there and I guess it's like the bouncer is like, oh, we need to see your IDs or whatever, but then he's like, oh, the kitchen's closed. And we're like, what? Like, we just walked like 20 minutes.
I had just called them a little
Yeah, we had
earlier.
just called. We literally called them, walked here. It was like, I don't know, 20-minute walk. And I'm like, oh no. And I was like, are we sure? Is there nothing we can do? I like pleaded my case. I'm like, we walked like 20 minutes in the blizzard. And the guy's like, oh, hold on. Because normally they're open till 2. But I guess the bartender was actually like cooking and stuff. So the chef or whatever, the cook didn't show up. And then the owner came in and was like cooking stuff. And then the bartender was, so they were like, well, we better just shut the kitchen down. I mean, I guess it's a blizzard out here, so not unreasonable. But anyways, they agreed to make our meals the last meals. So that was great because everything's closed here.
Yep.
And the Nash's chicken sandwich was actually really good.
Yeah. She even took the time to toast the buns.
Yeah, the buns were toasted and everything. So if you're out in Charleston in a blizzard, try to get to the Sam's Uptown Cafe as quick as possible before the kitchen closes so you can get food. Now we gotta walk all the way back, and it's sleeting right now, so it's supposed to be precipitation for like the rest of the night and morning, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go tomorrow. My phone's getting covered in sleet and stuff here, but yeah, we'll see. At least we'll get to maybe sleep in a little bit and not be on these treacherous roads. So headed back to a warm bed.
First steppers with flat ground.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to walk in really deep snow. It's like very post-apocalyptic with nobody out here. You're like in a whole city, but there's nobody. get a measure of the snow. It's about that much, so good 5 or so inches. You can see our old footprints going the other way. Oh man, we missed the Charleston's annual downtown Christmas parade, December 17th. We're back. So I wanted to lock the wagon up, you know, just lock it up just in case. And I tried the keys and every lock works with the key. Tailgate lock and the door locks, they all worked. It's got this cool Plymouth, it's like a 1959 or 60 Plymouth key. So that's rare that the keys actually work. Now it is time for a shower and bed. Well, there's people that can't even get out of their parking spot. Ah, yes. It's making them in there. 2 pancakes. This actually looks like a good Lincoln Continental breakfast. I don't even know if this is even considered a continental breakfast. It'd be a real breakfast. The hot cinnamon roll, though.
Yeah.
Dang, went and had breakfast and those people never got out. Looking pretty slushy out there.
Which car was it?
That whatever gray car out there.
Oh.
I really like this technique of rolling the window down to expose the ice sheet window that's been created by weather and then punching it out. Actually not a bad method. Other people are just scraping them with fingernails and such. Ooh, the temporary spare in the snow. Very popular method of removing ice. The John Deere. Oh, that Trip's leaving me. Oh, come on. I guess he's trying to be nice and pull up front where I'd be coming out, but I went out the back entrance, so now I get to freaking walk no further. And dude.
concrete or asphalt now instead of just snow and ice. And home here in North Carolina. Long trip. Step one, spray everything down because there was a lot of salt. Oh, you could literally see it coming off. The sun is out, which is a good thing since we've been in nasty weather for the past 3 days. That would have worked great. Interesting. Must be in a hole or something. It's the next day. I got the car unloaded yesterday, and there's a ton of stuff that's supposed to go on the car. We got everything from the intake manifold to the front bumper, hood. The front fenders and everything are inside the car. Yes, I can't really do a good overview of the car just yet. But I will say it's kind of a uniquely optioned car. It is a custom Suburban, so it's the middle line. Basically, it's a Savoy in terms of trim level, but it has tinted glass, so it's got the Solex glass. Kind of neat here on the body tag. There's a little tag here that says undercoat, so it's got undercoating. It is also power brake, power steering. It's got windshield washers. It's a V8, so it's probably a 277 poly V8 with a power flat 2-speed automatic. And that was new for this year, so you can see here it says new power flat. It does have a radio. You can see it's all filled in with all the stuff that goes on it. So it's got a lot of options that you wouldn't have usually seen on a midline model like this one. The headliner is really cool. It's the original headliner. It's, I think, made out of like fiberglass or some sort of plastic. And it does very much look like the inside of a Coleman cooler. Haven't really delved into this thing a whole lot just yet. Oh, it does have reverse lights. And these bumper guards. But I haven't delved in it a whole lot because, well, it's packed full of stuff and it needs to be reassembled. Check out the roof rack, these cool pointed ends. That'd be cool if those had bulbs in them. And it does have full wheel covers in there. But yeah, that's kind of what you see here. It needs to be reassembled. Looks like the original colors. It's a red and white. And I think this would be a really neat car once it's back together. I hope it won't take a whole lot of time to get it back on the road. So once I get this thing back operational and cleaned up and everything, then I can do a video kind of showcasing the ins and outs and features of a 56 Plymouth station wagon. Hope you enjoyed this video on getting this thing from the cold Ohio north and then this subsequent blizzard in West Virginia. But yeah, I'll make some more videos on this car in the future once I get to work on it. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel where you can see all the updates on this thing. If you don't, be sure to follow my Instagram at Obsolete Automotive. Kind of shows more of the day-to-day things, things like that. There's also a Facebook discussion group. Links to that will be posted in the description. Again, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Glad you tuned in, and stay tuned for more videos on really all things obsolete. So, till next time.